And good evening, everybody, and welcome to week 3 of the Winter 2025 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament. Tonight, our 3 runners are Angel FM, Sawneyrath11, and Edge. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, and joining me on the commentary tonight, Oog37. It is week number 3. That means we've got a brand new flag set for these chaotic flags for the Winter League.
Oh, we do. It's called Neapolitanish, but another way to look at it is French vanilla. Because aside from having permanent repel, shuffled chests and searches, very fast XP, easy Sherlock, and John Ritter on the scene with Three's Company, this is all vanilla. It's vanilla map, it's vanilla spell learning, it's vanilla XP and gain and gold gains. It's like, you know, just playing a fast version of the OG.
Yep, you're absolutely right about that. So if you're familiar with the maps playing the original Dragon Warrior Randomizer, or I should rather say the original Dragon Warrior, then this flag set will be right at home with you tonight.
That's why Wild Lightning has maps on Tri-State. Sometimes I love going through this thing. And it looks like we have about 2 minutes before the race starts. What are you expecting to see today, Cards?
Well, what I'm expecting to see is a good battle between 3 runners jockeying for position to get the most points to emerge out of the group play here. Angel FM, though, kind of a surprise that he would be down here with just 4 points, but in back-to-back weeks, he's finished in 3rd place. You know, he's a 5-time champion of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer. He's done it twice in the Summer League, thrice in the Winter League. So I don't think these 2 runners are particularly pleased to see Angel here in this matchup.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that I'm doing as well as Angel in this tournament? I've come in 3rd twice.
Oh, I know. It just goes to show that anything is possible. Why do you think we call it chaotic flags there, Oog?
That is correct. And here's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting, especially looking at that attack power in the DP, if there's a way to, if you get like a double keys or the wings, if there's a way to get some torches, some fairy water, just to start off with that low power, take out some of them smaller enemies. What I'm seeing is how people play until level 7 when they get sleep, how far they're able to push out before something they can't even touch sends them home, and see where the boundaries are at the very start of this race.
Absolutely. So you got to keep track of your zones. But yeah, that's another thing about this flag set is that agility is not your best friend early on, Oog.
No, it's not. Neither is, like, honestly, neither is having enough money to buy the full plate early in the game. You don't really want to go higher than the chainmail until you get the sleep spell.
Yeah, definitely, because again, for those of you just joining us, the spells that you're going to be getting are going to be in the exact vanilla order as if you were playing the original game. So you're not going to get those big heavy hitting spells until very much late in these runnings.
For the most part, we're 5 seconds away from starting, but the most part, don't expect to see the Moors this week.
No, absolutely not. The Moors are going to be... Because you don't have to defeat the Dragon Lord to win this race. We call it Three's Company because you have to take Princess Gwaelin to the Dragon Lord and say yes to his offer to win this week.
And now, whether you want Gwaelin to be Suzanne Summers or Joyce DeWitt, that's up to you.
Definitely, and we are underway. So we've got a Dragon
Scale. Ooh, do you even put it on at this point?
Probably not yet. And of course, we have a key.
No.
We do no longer have the skeleton key like we had in the first 2 weeks. So now you're actually going to want to find Rimmaldar or a chest that has a spare key. So we won't be able to check the treasury until we have keys.
Speaking of having something, we have a rate of 8 from DK. Welcome, everybody. You see, we've just put the commentators and the backstage crew up. Hit all those links, hit follow. Edge put on the death necklace immediately, I've just been told by chat. A good magic start, too, but we don't have a magic spell until 3, so let's see what we can do with these Drakies. right now it looks like Angel and Edge can only really take a swat at the slimes. And they're,
Yeah,
they're already repelling. Well, they're already
Angel
repelling.
has found Garanham.
Ooh. It's vanilla. You know exactly what's here.
The grave.
If you played the game, yep. No. I'm talking about the stores.
Oh yeah, the stores are
All the
vanilla.
stores and shops are vanilla, and I have to give Sawneyrath big props. But is he just playing with Bo Jackson, or is he actually? No, he's just playing with Bo Jackson. But that's still big props.
Oh, I agree 100%. So, yeah, and already both Sawney and Edge up to level 2. Sawney trying to get to level 3 here. Another red slime down.
And using that agility MP build that Sawney's using to represent a tribute to, is it Hate? How is it pronounced? But it's a tribute to a fallen member of the Dragon Warrior community. If we can get a quick, shout out or a little tribute, that would be awesome. But what I was saying about the agility MP build is it's a little more strength at the start and a little less agility, so you have more chance of running into more things.
Angel getting the crit there on the ghost. And both Edge and Sawney's going to get to level 3 with 10 agility. That's not good. 3 HP.
But the heal is always good.
Yeah, heal's always good. It's going to come at level 3 right there. But now you're going to have to fight something else if you want to build that experience count.
And that 10 attack power is not going to do you much. We see that that Angel bought a copper sword, got enough money and bought a copper sword.
Yep, now he just got to level 3 and has discovered that the agility is going to force him to move elsewhere. Rogue Scorpion.
Ooh, we don't want metal scorpions right now, or rogue scorpions.
I just don't want rogue scorpions.
No, but we got Star Wyverns on Angel's screen already. Angel's doing the let's see how far I can run away. He's pushing the boundaries. Like I said, let's see how far you can push them.
But he just doesn't want rogue scorpions.
Nobody wants rogue scorpions yet.
Nobody wants rogue scorpions at the moment. Meanwhile, we've got Edge now in Garanham.
Looks like a copper sword will be coming into Edge's hands.
Yep, there it is, copper sword in the till there for Edge, and now Sawney has made it to Garanham.
And looks like we are driving down on Angels. Let's see. Ooh, the Wolfman attacks. You can get away from that, though. That would be a scorpion you'd want to be able to hit, just not quite yet.
No, we need to get a little bit more attack power here. Ghost.
But if this run to Vanilla Cantlin works out for Angel and doesn't work out, no, too late. He's not getting away.
Jerkbird said no.
No, Shahali is all over this. Like, no, you're not able to push this far yet. You need to go grind a little bit more.
All right, and Sawney gonna go ahead and purchase a copper sword now.
So we all have some swingy and a little bit more swingy for Sawney. Whistles innocently my foot, Shahali. You know exactly what you're doing when you show up on the screen. Take damage until you can heal more and then kill us.
That's right. Uh-oh, speaking of killing us, it's a green dragon on Sawney's side. All of them, of course, going to have baby breath. Remember that the enemy skills are the vanilla as well this week.
Yeah, so if you know who has sleep, once you get to 10 and stop spell, you're good. And like this wizard, okay, good. I can get 120 points as long as all they do is cast Hurt More.
Yeah, and trying to find anything to attack to get to level 4, Angel can't run away from a gold man. A double run fail on a gold man. Do I hear a triple? No.
No, only two. The wrestling crowd would be coming out of their seats.
Yeah, that's just the problem. You saw that Sawney tried to do some damage on that metal scorpion. It is just not happening.
And fairy water is not available to us yet. But you could, if you had, any gold whatsoever, stock up on torches.
Oh, I agree with that 100%, Ooga. They do.
Ooh, Let's see how Bo goes. Does Bo know Southern Alfgard?
Well, Bo has made it a long way up to this point, but yeah, he is continuing to run on his way, hoping to see a town, but it's a scorpion now.
Ooh, there's an attack.
Beautiful.
Oh, man, that will be, if that's 16, that'll at least be level 4.
Angel's
Green
gonna get
Dragon,
ambushed.
Green Dragon, Wraith Knight, Scorpion.
There you go, and Sawney does get the level there for 4 power, 4 agility, 2 HP, 14 MP, and there's your hurt spell.
Hurt. Oh, that 14 is nice. 39 magic power. That's if you only don't want to use heals. Well, that's 13 heals, and that's 18, or no, 19. 19 hurts.
All right, Sawney's gonna
I
get
would be
this
using this hurt
skeleton
on the
shot.
skeleton.
Yeah, I would be too. Does have the heal spell, but it wants to save on that to try to win a damage race. Wants to reserve the heal, and it is dodging. This is something you never want to see. Now going for the hurt spell for 16. Beautiful hit there. 25 points.
1 point away from level 5, and what do we got? Oh, it's Vanilla Cantlin.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Cat radishes.
Oh, he wants that 1 XP, I think. Oh, that's no bueno. It's a
Yeah.
demon. Ooh, got away from the Demon Knight.
And it looks like Angel and Edge have both found the skeletons as well.
Yeah, the problem with Caitlyn this early on is you don't have enough money to heal up.
Do anything.
No.
But this will be level 5. And
Nice job.
enough money to sleep.
Yep, so 14 oh no, 14 more agility.
Goodbye, Scorpion.
Yeah, goodbye Scorpion and hello Pain.
Well, no more rocking like a hurricane, but whatever.
Yeah, good musical reference there.
Warlock.
But, yeah.
Ooh, there we go. Angel's getting up there now at level 5 as well.
This
Edge
may be a
should
good
be there
zone
with
for
this.
Angel. Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, we got a nice little zone here. And I think everybody's hanging out.
And yep, Sawney gonna use that last hurt spell, hopefully win this damage race to take down the wolf for 7. Needs to hit on this one. Is it enough? Yes.
Yes, it is. And there's level 6 for... Let's see what we got. Go ahead, Cards.
It's 2 power, 3 agility, 4 HP, 3 MP. That's a pretty good cribbage hand, but that's not a great level at all.
That would be an interesting D-chord.
Yeah, I was hoping for 2, 3, 4, 5, but we'll go cribbage. That's fine. Angel almost gets quads on his level 6. He's got that strength HP build. 3, 3, 4, 3.
Yep. But he is sent home by the Scorpion of Metal.
Yep, just no more resources. It was more or less that was a death warp right there for Angel.
Absolutely.
Edge and Sawney both, meanwhile, back to Tantagel Castle to refill on their magic and be on their way back to the overworld.
Well, there we go. And I will say there are worse places for the castle to be than Vanilla Hawksness.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, it gives you good exploration no matter which direction you go. So yeah, I agree that it's definitely not the worst place to start. What would you say is the worst place to start?
The worst place to start is Vanilla Jerk Cave.
Oh, brother, yeah, I could certainly agree with you on that. Another wolf down there for Angel, and Edge just got to level 6 as well. So pretty close race between all 3 of these runners early on at the 10-minute mark, Oog.
Oh, yes, it is a very close race. And Ziggy and Hoodie, I do agree. I'm just saying my least favorite is Jerk Cave with Swamp Cave being vanilla.
12 power and 20 MP to go with that sleep spell for Angel at level 7.
Ooh, and that's... Oh, it's all coming together now for Angel.
Oh, absolutely, indeed. Angel looking to bounce back after struggling the first 2 weeks here, looking to get the big 5 points. Now, since there's only 3 runners, distribution is 5-3-2 this week.
Yes. So everybody gets multiple points. And there we go. Sawney has the sleep now. 22 magic.
Yep, that's the same magic that Angel got, and Angel gets caught by a wizard, can't run away from it, and is sent back home.
Angel has done a lot of early exploration, pushing the boundaries to see how far he could go before there was someone who he couldn't touch. So Angel has a better view of the map right now than the others do, and he's still doing the XP race with them. And Edge is now where everybody's now at 7. Everybody has the sleep. Let's see how they use it.
Well, we've got a Warlock now, and it's just a dueling herd. So Wraith Knight, no thanks, says Angel.
Yeah, because they'll heal on you without stop spell.
Yep, and that's quite annoying when you don't have enough attack power to win at such a damage race.
Exactly. And Shahali's back.
Yep, Jerkbird says no, and there's the reset for Angel.
Yep, there we go.
You saw that Angel had saved the progress up until that point, so Angel has a plan right now.
Yep. Well, everybody seems to have a plan. Angel just seems to be playing chess while they do checkers.
Oh, that's a good analysis right there, Oog. Got a skeleton here for Sawney. Down it goes for another 25 points. 25 points for Edge.
And we're 5 points away from level 8 for Sawney, so... Oh, the Warlock put him to sleep!
Yep, gonna put the Wombo Combo, artificial Wombo Combo light to work there, but down goes the Warlock, and there will be level 8. First one for Sawney.
5, 1, 4, 5, 5. Oh man, my hand would...
Yeah, I mean, at least the agility only went up by 1, so, you know, you're still going to be able to take down that enemy set as Sawney goes back to Tantagel to fill up on the resources once more. Edge, you'll see where he's heading.
So yeah, that level was a great chord progression, but a horrible chord. I only know 2 people who could probably pull off that chord, and it was Hendrix and Cap.
There you go. 2 of the finest guitar players in history.
When Hendrix says Kath's better than him, you listen.
Oh, absolutely, indeed. For those who don't know, Terry Kath was the lead guitar for the group Chicago.
And also a nice Russian roulette enthusiast.
Yes, unfortunately, but that's another story for another time. Oh, Edge! Okay, that skeleton's going to be a great find before he gets to Cantlin.
Yep.
So Edge makes it to Cantlin. It does have some money to spare, and we'll go ahead and see what we can get here.
Not enough.
Could buy the chainmail if he wanted to, but no.
No, I think what he's looking for is the hand axe, but he needs 20 more coin. And Sawneyrath gets sent home by the Demon Knight.
Yeah, that's no good. All right, checking this shop here. Yeah, there's the hand axe he's looking for. But yeah, as you mentioned, 15 short.
Yep.
Just find something and he can get the 15 gold for that hand axe. So he's looking to get some. That skeleton will be more than enough.
Absolutely, and it'll be that much closer to level 8 for Edge.
Oh my gosh, back-to-back dodges there. He better heal up.
No.
Yep, good idea. My word.
All right, let's see. Oh, we're coming up on Northwest Olive Guard here on both Sawney and Angels. Let's see what we have for Vanilla Tablet Cave.
There's just one problem. Its name is the Jerk Bird. Oh, gets away though.
There you go.
Angel getting level 8 now, and Edge picking up that hand axe.
Yeah, what I found...
Green Dragon said no.
9! You are not coming here. What I have found as I've, constantly failed these things is my favored setup is chainmail until sleep, get a broadsword early if you can, if not a hand axe, and a small or large shield, doesn't matter, but just don't, it's the armor that really, really does you in.
Indeed, it does. Meanwhile, Sawney does get a crit there on the wolf to pick up 40 points. Metal Scorpion down now for Angel. Now a chance for a wolf for Angel as we're on our way to level 9. Now, of course, the experience distribution different than what you're accustomed to because we have the faster experience build.
No, I'm not unaccustomed to it. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen when we're boom, boom, boom. We're 36 away from level 9 on Angel. We are 128 away from 9 on Sawney.
Yep, I'm going to trust you on this one, Oog. I do not have a cheat sheet for this.
I only roll very fast XP for fun purposes.
Oh, absolutely, and I don't blame you one bit.
The wins are just hit more from behind.
My goodness
Yes,
gracious.
very faster. It's very faster.
Looks like Sawney is resorting to doing a grind here until they get to level 9.
Wrong?
0, 2, 3, 14 Radiant. Well, the 0 HP ain't great, but the 14 MP, that's more of a bonus than anything.
Well, I mean, having 80 and only having stuff that, like, Radiant is 2, Sleep is 2, Hurt is 2, Heal is 3. Like, you are spoiled for healing right now.
Yeah,
and you're spoiled for hurt on stuff that, you know, you're not going to swing too well on.
Yep, Sawney continuing to do this grind here. And that'll be level 9 now for Sawney.
And they will be grinding to 1,000 to get to level 10.
There you go. So 1,000 is the magic number to get to level 10. So 216 points away is Angel. Sawney is back to start. Is probably going to try this exploration one more time.
Run, Bo, run. Run fast like wind.
And you got to watch out. The Bears' defense is right behind you.
Well, you know what? I mean, if there was a team in a pink uniform, they'd be killing everybody.
Uh-oh, speaking of killing everybody.
The green uniforms don't help either.
No. Star Wyvern sends Angel back. Everybody who's tried to go up north has been stopped by Sharlock enemies.
Yep. The park ranger is really, really mad that you keep stealing picnic baskets.
Well, certainly, even though we're not Yogi Bear. Another back attack on a green dragon on Sawney's side, but can't escape this time. One more chance.
Get away!
Yes!
But look at that. 3, boom. So 6 points and you're up, 40 hit points again.
Ooh, Sawney got away from the Jerkbird and is continuing to head north in hopes to get to the next town or cave. Demon Knight Angel's able to get away, and Sawney runs into another park ranger and is struggling to get away. One more chance and back to start. Another fail.
Sawney saw something the government didn't want, so that park ranger had to make sure he was silent.
Well, the Jerkbird might end Angel's day, and it does. And resets.
Oh yeah, this is a slog. The permanent repel really adds to the challenge. We have a cave up. Edge is almost here.
Can Edge get there though? Oh, runs away from the Star Wyvern, gets
Come on,
to the cave.
tablet. No, it's Mountain Cave.
All right, so perhaps an opportunity here for Edge to gain an advantage on both of these runners here.
Eldritch Swords in here. That's such an advantage.
Let's take a look here. Fairy Water. Okay.
Not bad. There's still some enemies you can't touch.
All right, 4 more chests left to go here in the Mountain Cave. Here's one of them. There's gold. Ugh, back attack by a Warlock. But then gets its revenge.
What do you call those?
Yep, Kaishino Shigeki, those excellent moves. We've got more gold, and we've got a torch. One chest left here. Yeah, I mean, this could be a bust for Edge if we don't see anything good in this final chest.
But Angel's going to scan it too, so it's going to be a bust for Angel as well. But a key...
that's not a bust.
That's a free key.
Yep, and now we can buy some more keys at the castle. The only problem is we don't have the return spell, so they're gonna have to make their way back. Every time you take a death, you lose half of the gold. Speaking of keys, Sawney found Rimuldar.
Nice. However, even losing half of what Edge has right now, he can still buy all the keys he needs.
Oh, absolutely. That will be no problem at all.
But Rimuldar is the vanilla tablet cave, and all of a sudden I have the hiccups. Give me a minute.
No problem. I'll continue to call the action right now. So we're going to check to see what's in the 2-door, 1-chest situation. It is the token. So that set of locked doors.
Tease.
And you need it to beat the game. I mean, to get to Sharlock, you have to have Erdrick's token, you have to have the Staff of Rain, and the Stone of Sunlight. But to get the Staff of Rain, you have to find the Silver Heart, and you have to find the trade-in cave that will give you said staff.
And even though you need it, it doesn't make it any more of a tease. Doesn't make it any more of a tease when you see something that says Erdrick's, and it's not the sword or the armor.
Right, but now we've got Sawney, so all of them have made their way to the mountain cave.
You only want the armor for Sharlock in this sheet.
Yep, absolutely. You don't want the armor until late, but of course, the armor I don't think can be in Sharlock in this flag set, can it?
Yes, it can. It's just easy Sharlock, not no armor in Sharlock.
Ah, okay. We're going to see Edge purchase all the keys he possibly can. Same thing with Angel. And Sawney gets the key that he's like, oh, of course you
I
put
could
the
have
key
had it
right
for
there.
free.
Yep. Angel not going to get that token.
Edge just going to sleep. Forgot to sleep. Walked out of town forgetting to sleep.
Oh, but I'll tell you what, he's going to buy that broadsword.
Ah, see, there you go. Now you're well equipped. You can start swinging it better.
And I believe Edge also got the broadsword because his money is depleted, so he must have it.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh no! And that is the end of the turn for Sawney as the jerk.
And it looks like it's going to be the end of the turn for Edge.
Yeah.
Angel only gets met by a metal scorpion.
It almost makes you wonder. We have a saying that we say, especially on the Smash TV circuit: RNG favors the favorites and underwhelms the underdog. And Angel, who we mentioned, a 5-time champion, right now having a good exploration to try to get some more exploration unlocked.
There's another saying. Game knows.
Oh, the game always knows. That's definitely the coup de grace of all sayings that I have come up with. And Angel's made it. Oh, yeah. He'll be fine with that skeleton.
One-shotting that skeleton, and now is only 68 away from level 10. And we get to check a spot.
Fighter's Ring, Fairy Water. We've got Magic Key Refund. And the spot has the sword. Oh, man.
Game knows.
It most certainly does, Oog. Everything coming up, Angel.
Okay, gotta actually take 5 to get rid of these hiccups.
No problem. Sawney, meanwhile, does get the Stones of Sunlight. We did have the freebie cave having the stones right there. We had vanilla stones. So Sawney now has that on the board. Edge will probably be getting these same stones very shortly. Meanwhile, Sawney has got a Wyvern to contend with and should be able to win a damage race against this Wyvern. Pick up a nice boost of points. Angel did get level 10. That's got that all-important stop spell. Sawney 3 steps away from that town, puts on the Fighter's Ring to get the 2 additional points, and is at Garanham. Back to Garanham. It was 5-1-3-7 there for Angel on that level 10 get. Now we're going to check the 3 chests here at Garanham. That's a good idea for Sawney. And there's the armor. We've got a torch. And we have got the fairy flute, which could be useful if we've got a golem on the spike tile. Meanwhile, Angel has found the grave. Grave is not vanilla. Instead, we've got Swamp North in Garenham. So we got gold, we've got another key, and we've got more gold in the first 3 chests of the Grave. So Sawney does have the armor, which means he's going to be repelling a lot of stuff with perma-repel in play. But still take on these wyverns, which again are going to be a good source of XP. But it is going to slow his XP grind down pretty considerably. Unless he finds a lot of wyverns. He does find the tablet cave. So right now we are still trying to find the harp and the trading cave at this point, and the jerk cave. We have not found the jerk cave yet either. Permatorches, of course, are on, so you're not going to see much use of the radiant spell throughout this tournament. Inside the chest, we have a torch, which I don't think we're going to pick up. No. Angel, meanwhile, has found Brecconary, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! Edge has found the sword. He's made it to Cole. And Angel gets a crit on the Wraith. Big 42 points right there. And Sawney is now out of the tablet cave. Edge has found Hawk's Nest. We had seen that on Angel's side. We've got a Knight. Ooh, they do a lot of damage. Not going to be able to win a damage race at this point. You need that sword. There's a Wraith. Now with the keys, we can go back to Cantlin and find out what these coordinates are. Another Wraith down there for Angel, another 42 points. Metal Scorpion down for Edge. Still 264 points away from level 10. There's a cave. We find the trading cave, so that's more useful information there for Sawney, but we do not have the silver harp. But at least he knows where to go once he finds it. There's a werewolf. That could be trouble here for Sawney. I wonder if this is a death warp here. Yeah, this is definitely a death warp here. Otherwise, he would have tried to run away from that. So that's a death warp there for Sawney. So he's got something else in mind. See where he needs to go next. Another Wraith down, by the way, for Angels. He did pick up level 11 that had 2, 4, 10, and 13. The 10 and 13 is definitely going to be beneficial. Level 12 will be at 2,000, which Angel is currently 408 points away, but this Wolf Lord's going to be very nice. Edge getting back attacked here by a Metal Scorpion. So that's kind of annoying. 98 more points, and that will be the level for Edge. This Wolf will get him 40 points closer. Yeah, Sawney now 192 points away. He has definitely fallen behind the pace of the experience game thanks to getting the Erdrick's armor. So Edge has now made it to the Grave. Yeah, the armor was in the Garenham treasury, Oog, and Sawney has now found Cole. He'll be able to get Erdrick's sword. Alright, so Edge gonna do a full dive of the Grave here. We're still looking for the silver harp. And Sawney's now at Hawk's Nest. Nothing doing. As Angel gets another crit, this time on the Wolf Lord, another 52 points, 148 points away from level 12. Edge getting very close to level 10. Angel's starting to pull away from both of these runners. Almost 1,000-point lead on Edge, and over 1,000 points on Sawney. 96 points away now. Ooh, Edge getting trolled here by the Spectre and can't get up. Needs to get up quick here. There we go. He's able to escape. That was scary. That was scary right there. Right next to that chest.
I want vanilla at the bottom. I want harp at the bottom.
You want harp at the bottom? Well, we have wings as chest 4.
So Sawney's fallen behind after getting Erdrick's armor.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, the exploration's been good. It's just, yeah, he found the armor at the wrong time, and he's fallen behind tremendously. Did get the sword. All 3 of our runners have Erdrick's sword now.
Yes, I saw everybody get to Cole. I was watching while I was trying to calm myself.
Angel just got level 12, which has, of course, the outside spell. All 3s except HP, no HP.
So 2750 is 13.
Yep. I believe after that it's 3750.
Then 5,000, 65, 8,000, 9,500, 11,000, 13,000, 15,000. We shouldn't get there.
No, I don't think so either. Meanwhile, Edge has made it to the final chest here in the grave, and inside we have got gold, so it's a bust.
So I think we're going to have coordinates.
Oh yeah, coordinates are definitely in play. Meanwhile, Angel has found the Jerk Cave.
So we have trade-in at Vanilla Jerk, and Jerk is Vanilla...
Is that Vanilla trade-in?
Yeah, it's Vanilla trade. Oh, they flipped.
They did flip. Yeah, they flipped. So there you have it. Meanwhile, Angel back to Brecconary to heal up.
We still need a silver harp.
We do still need a silver harp. It is somewhere. Edge, by the way, did get to level 10. Harp is... It's got to be coordinates, right? Got to be.
But
it could be Hawksness. No
Key
one
items
has checked.
can't be on coordinates, said Aaron. Key items cannot be on. So Hawksness has our harp.
All right. So that means either there's nothing. That means there's either no coordinates or we've got Death Necklace, and it's both irrelevant. So I don't think we're not gonna find out what coordinates are. They're not needed.
The Death Necklace is great at the very start of the seed to sell for the money.
Right. Exactly.
That's it. Sneeze a miss. You said Harold is at Hawksness. Is that Harold the Herald?
Angel, meanwhile, I think is back in the grave, and he's going to find that the rest of this grave's a bust.
Well, has everybody gone deep grave? Has everybody done all of Mountain?
I think so, so I don't think there's any
And it all comes out in the wash.
Indeed.
Hoodie, thank you for clarifying why nothing would be on coordinates.
If you're wondering what Three's Company is, other than a sitcom from the 70s and 80s, it means you have to rescue Princess Gwaelin, but instead of returning her to the castle, you need to take her and yourself to the Dragon Lord and accept his offer to win this flag set.
And then after that, the race ends,
Yep.
but the real party begins.
Definitely. Meanwhile, Sawney is back to Cantlin now. I wonder if he's going to check
Go
coordinates.
get radishes.
Oh, he is going to check coordinates. Interesting. Well, I mean, he's got the armor.
Just
why not?
Go fight. Oh. 3 north and 34 east to get the death necklace, dude. Have fun.
Yep. Well, maybe he wants the money. Who knows? Maybe he wants the money. I don't know.
Ziggy, of course disco is involved, and so is the deepest funk the 70s can offer.
There's level 11 for Edge. 2, 4, 10, 13.
Finally at the bottom, a deep grave for Angel to find the money.
Yeah, Sawney's been stuck at 808 experience points for a long time. That's how much of a detriment that armor has been to Sawney.
The only thing is you can free walk. You know, you could free walk the place. You can go touring.
Well, and you still get bag attacked by Star Wyvern, so what have we accomplished?
I didn't say touring was the greatest thing in the world when you're trying to save it.
Exactly.
But you could at least go for the tour.
Why not? I mean, anyways, there's a Wraith down, a Wraith Knight for 72 points.
Oh, that's so. It was the Death Necklace, and it was just at the start of that path that goes back around to the bottom of the south. That's cool.
Beautiful counting there. Edge has now found the Jerk Cave.
Ho ho ho! Green Dragon.
Oh, I know.
Do they have stop spell yet?
Level 12, yes. Angel's the only one with stop spell. I beg your pardon. Edge also got it now.
Okay, so once you have stop spell, like Star Wyverns become your best friend.
Yep, indeed.
You got enough attack power to do damage on them. They can't heal more if you stop spell them, and then you get extra swings if they try.
Especially if they roll. Now, I don't know if now I know it's a vanilla abilities, but is it also vanilla percentages of how they're going to use their spells?
Yep.
Okay.
So everything enemy is vanilla in this.
All right. Troll Magi down for another 58 points as Angel is closing in on that 2750.
It's up the armor.
Yep, so his grinding is going to get a little bit trickier, but at level 11, that might not be the worst thing in the world as the dragon skill has been dropped to get the fairy flute.
It's wonderful, you get the fairy flute, especially if you get it early and then you don't see a golem for the whole seed.
That's definitely game knows if I've ever seen one. 13 power, 7 agility, 6 HP, 1 MP, and there's your return spell.
There's your outside at least. Oh yeah, and return. Good.
And now we can take down these rogue scorpions. I just want rogue scorpions. 70 points. Finally, level 10 there for Sawney. That's going to be the big stop spell.
Edge is on continent 2.
And also, there is no gold grind here in Tantagel Castle tonight.
No. I just have a question for those who know a lot more about this game than I do. Because you have to build the Rainbow Bridge, does Sharlock actually constitute a third continent? And, going over bridges here, is it really 2 continents, or is it, 3 or 4 continents that you're going over?
I would think 3 continents if you wanted to look at it from the grand scheme of things, because, for some continents, you have to cross a bridge. I mean, don't you have to do something like that for the Panama Canal? Isn't there a bridge?
Isn't it one continent with a whole bunch of islands connected?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think this is all one continent.
If you look at it from that point, absolutely it would be one
does.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this whole section, the top, they get all intersects until you try and get to Vanilla Coal on the east.
Certainly. Angel now is going to be getting that armor as well.
What about incontinence? Oh, I don't talk about that online unless it's my own stream because it probably gets people canceled.
Ooh, Sonny's going to check to see what we have on the... Well, Jerkbird's going to say, no, I'm guarding this thing now. Okay, did get away. So we're going to see for the first time what's on the spike tile. It's an Axe Knight. Now, this is interesting. Oh, yeah, we could do this fight.
Especially when you block... they have, I think, sleep.
Oh, yep. Cover the spread there. Very nice. So Sonny's going to be the first one to get the silver harp.
Queen of the Silver Harpies.
Meanwhile, we've got Edge trying to put this green dragon to sleep, and he's whiffing on these attempts here. Gets it this time, but he's down to 11 HP. He's going to try to win the damage race.
Oh, there we go. Ride it out.
Very nice. That is your spike tile enemy, by the way, here, and the swamp.
Ooh, that's not a bad spike tile enemy.
Sonic got a green dragon down. Very nice.
So yeah, it's kind of like this kind of seed works in levels. The first is get to level 3 and get your heal. Then it's get to level 7 and get your sleep. Then it's get to level 10 and get your stop spell. and each is like, okay, you can now climb up from that last plateau.
Interesting that Edge rescuing Gwaylin this early. I think it's a little too early to rescue Gwaylin, especially when you don't have all the puzzle pieces in place.
That is very, very, yeah. You don't have all the puzzle pieces in place. You better not die.
Yeah, because then you got to do it all over again. Meanwhile,
You're only on level 11. You need to, you need 2 of these kills to get your outside, and that's probably what he's trying to do.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's getting more cuts and misses on that sleep spell. And Sawney back to Garenham, and this would be to go to Swamp. I believe he is going to get his Staff of Rain and then go to the Jerk Cave, because he knows where the Staff of Rain is. It's on the other side of this continent.
Yep. They flipped.
Badger Wyvern down there as Angel gets another crit. He's had so many of these tonight.
Oh, this is the best. If you could find a spot when you can still kill Badger Wyverns, like they still pop up for you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big experience boost there for Angels. He's up to 13.
After this, he will be less than... Oh, sorry. Yeah, up to 13. So he will be less than 400 away from level 14.
I believe it was, what you said, 3750? Yeah, he's 483 away.
Yep.
Angel was also in the same location, but went ahead and used Return. Does not have the Silver Harp yet. Nope. And now Sawney is eligible to get that Rainbow Drop, so Sawney is the first to have everything they need to go to Sherlock. I just don't think the stats are enough.
It's the most... but it's the most disadvantaged as far as being able to get the stats that they need.
Because you really need Heal More. You really need Heal More to make that dive.
Really?
No? You don't think so?
You know what? You're talking to somebody who hasn't completed a practice seed yet because he's never gone to 17. But I've gotten as far as the spike tile before the Dragon Lord at level 13.
Only good use for Heal More is if you have bad sleep luck. Well, I think there's a few runners on the circuit who could probably tell you about bad luck, so I get it.
Whoa. Don't underestimate. Every single player on the circuit can tell you about bad sleep and bad run luck.
Oh, no question about it.
Every single one. It's 100%.
Okay. There you go. So Angel's got their coordinates. Might have not have realized that the coordinates are going to be vanilla. I mean, I get it. You know, you've played this so many times. You've done the randomizer. You're used to coordinates not being in the same spot every time. But yeah, when you have the vanilla map like this, you know what the coordinates are.
Yep. Edge still carrying. Oh, brings her into Hawksness.
Ooh, gonna bring the princess to the Axe Knight fight if Edge can get there, but there's that Star Wyvern again.
Shahali, I really love your influence over this seed.
Got the Axe Knight. Let's see if we can get the stop spell off. Oh, gonna go for the fight now. That's interesting.
Does he remember?
Oh, he's going for the heal instead of the attack.
Oh, now he remembers there's a sleep.
No. And he's going to fail the
fight. And goodbye. You got to pick up the princess again.
Yep. Big mistake there from Edge. Needed to either attack or put it to sleep. Did neither and paid the full price.
Absolutely. And here comes Angel to see what happens. It's just the green dragon. The park ranger's trying to stop him from getting to the Axe Knight here.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't want for the attack there. So now we've got the Axe Knight. There's the stop spell. Does connect on it. Yeah, there's your chance of a stop spell fail. It's 3 out of 16. So, yeah, just a big mistake there. Yeah, and got the 25% sleep to go with that. Down goes the Axe Knight for Angel and is going to pick up the stones, or the Silver Harp, I beg your pardon. Meanwhile, Sawney is going after the princess. I think Sawney's going to make a play for the dive here. Oh, Sawney's grinding. I mean, that makes sense. He's only on level 11. I mean, that makes sense.
It is a delicate balance between grinding too much and not grinding enough.
I mean, you have to guess correctly, and especially you're going up against Angel FM. You know that if you want to get the 5 points, you got to take a risk.
And it's not even that. It's just yourself within the game. Like, you know that if I wait too long,
yep,
you know, I am giving up time to my opponents. But if I go too quickly, will I be giving up too much time to my opponents if I get wiped out?
Yep, it's kind of the risk-reward situation here. And, you know, I would imagine that
balanced.
Sawney may gamble. I wouldn't be surprised if Sawney did. Now, Angel can't have... That's been the theme all night. Runners can't get away from Star Wyverns. I think Angel wants to grind on these green dragons. I like it.
So now everybody going to check the coordinates has made that a wash.
Yep, everyone has checked coordinates. Ow!
Hey!
Angel is denied. Oof.
Das ist nicht gut, ja?
Yeah, that's gonna cost him. As Sawney now going to heal up here at Garanham.
But everybody's at the same disadvantage with the armor.
Yep, everybody now has the armor. And Sawney, I think, is going to go back to Swamp to grind for green dragons again.
And we are 48 points away from 14 for Angel.
This would definitely be enough. The problem is Demon Knights do what Demon Knights do best, and that's dodge
Viper.
attacks. Yep. Oh, going for the fairy water strat. I like it. It was the min roll, but hey, that was enough. And that's going to be level 14 for Angel. The digits.
7, 10, 1, 5.
That's not great for the agility. That 10 is kind of not what you want.
You see, with that 111 MP, I would hope for my run luck, and I would go dive now at 14.
All right, we'll see. Angel, though, is going to push it to 50. So, see, this is where the gamble could come into play for Sawney. If Sawney gets to level 14, does he make a play for it?
Mm-hmm. But Sawney's got a ways to go still.
Oh, definitely still has a ways to go.
And we're looking at $5 grand for 15.
12, 11 away is Sawney to that 3750 to get to level 14.
And Angel's less than $1 grand away to level 15.
Yeah, DK even states that level 14 sounds like a good attempt to try to win. Level 13 gain now there for Sawney.
If you're waiting for 15, what I'm hoping for is at least 10 to 15 hit points.
Yeah, the HP is kind of what the problem is. I mean, only having 70 HP and not having the agility, no shields. I mean, we've got a large shield. I don't know if Angel's picked up any shields.
However, don't forget, if you're doing it right now in the state that they're in, they get the heal walk.
Yep, it's true.
The heal walk helps. It doesn't help a huge lot, but it helps more than not having it does.
Yep, and unfortunately, Sawney lost the damage race to that green dragon, so he's sent back to start. And it looks like Edge is going to be grinding on Star Wyverns, and a cut and a miss, that's no good.
I don't know how susceptible to sleep they are. Can we get the Star Wyvern on the screen, please?
Seems like pretty high because that's 3 in a row. Yep, 50-50.
Okay. And by the way, we're reaching the 50-minute mark. Can I get a shout out to our runners in chat and to the backstage in chat? So, if anybody out there is not following Angel, Sawneyrath, and Edge, go click that link and go click the follow button. And same for our behind-the-scenes people, our restreamer Mookows, our tracker Shahali and RG, my co-host LOZ Cards 23. Trust me, LOZ Cards 23 when he does have the chance to stream, it's always the most fun time in the world.
Thank you very much. And there's level 13 now for Sawney. Needs another 1,221 points to get to level 14. Angel going back to Garenham here. And a Wizard is going to use its Hurt More to stop Edge in his tracks.
Like, one thing I'm going to do before I do my race on Sunday is I'm going to look, like, because I have the web pages of all of the vanilla stuff for this game.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, okay, so when I get Stop Spell, what do I need to cast it immediately?
Well,
Wizards are immediate Stop Spells.
Wizards, Star Wyverns, Axe Knights.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. They're immediate Stop Spells once you have it.
And Armor Knights, you know, if you can win a damage risk, because they have the both more.
Yeah. Well, Armor Knights, you hit Stop Spell and hope your run luck works.
Well, that, if your attack power is not up to par. Sure. Angel, back to the swamp, has to re-rescue Princess Gwendolyn now. And Sawney is, well, going to get stopped by the Smadger Wyvern, but that's going to be fine because he'll get a good amount of XP. And
and just blocks the sleep.
That's another one. There you go. Magic Wyvern's another one. So Magic Wyvern and Star Wyverns, put them both up there on the board.
I just wish you could Stop Spell the ones who breathe fire naturally. Stop Spell and all of a sudden there's no DL2 breath.
Right. They try to breathe and out just comes a puff of smoke. Because it doesn't work.
He breathed fire, but he didn't. It was just dry ice.
That might be worse. Dry ice is ridiculously cold.
Yeah. I remember one day when I was on a tour with the drama class in my school that I was the only person who had a room to themselves, so they took the dry ice machine. Oh. And they filled my room with it.
Level 15 for Angel, 2 power, 28.
20 hit points. There we go. We're diving. That's it. This is it.
Oh, that's huge.
I wasn't going
Angel.
at 14. I'm going now.
Yep, that HP should be more than enough for Angel, so it is time, I think.
14,800 for the silver.
Yep. So that's how much you need if you want it. But Angel's gonna continue to grind.
Well, I mean, it is only 6,500 for 16.
I mean, yes.
But I would be going like this would be my go level where I would feel comfortable going like I'm not taking a risk.
Yeah, interesting. So now Sawney is back to grinding the green dragons here. Still needs another 1,138 points to get to level 14. That's going to be decision time for Sawney. Edge, meanwhile, is in the same spot. I believe all 3 of our runners are in the same spot.
Everybody's just dousing park rangers. They're sick and tired of being told to hold back the truth.
Yeah, look at the lead that Angel's got. About 2,600 on Sawney,
and like
2,800 on Edge.
Power. 14 attack power. Like, this grind is going to be so much quicker for Angel, too, just because of the extra damage that can be done.
Sawney could very well go on level 14, and if Sawney does go on level 14, he stands a chance at winning.
It's a gamble, but it can be done. You still got to get to 14. That's still just under 500. We're still looking at maybe 3 or 4 of these green dragons.
Angel closing in on 6,000.
That's 4 or 5 of these green dragons.
Yep. Currently does have the second place locked at the moment. It's still Angel with the lead as he's trying to build up his numbers.
Did we get a freeze on Edge's screen?
I think we might have. We've had a couple of freezes, unfortunately, on Edge's screen in this race.
Well, yeah, it's his ISP.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Yeah. By the way, when the time comes, you're doing backup vocals.
Oh, right. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, this is the first week of Freeze Company. We gotta make our first game of Freeze Company. We gotta make it special.
Yeah, we got to make the most of it. Right, you are there. Unfortunately, another death for Sawney again. Having problems gauging the damage races on these green dragons. It's a few unnecessary deaths he's taken.
And that will happen because just of how everything plays out in this.
One more green dragon. By the way, Angel will get to level 16.
You don't know because you're trying to restrict your agility.
Oh, here comes. 2
Powered by 2.
1.
You should have went on 15.
Yep. It looked like a level. It
he's going
sounded
to
like
get
a
healed
level. Oh, I see.
But it was actually a D7th add 9 chord.
Yeah. So Angel, I guess, is committed to the heal more. I mean, heal more would almost certainly guarantee him victory because he must feel he's way ahead, and in a sense, he's right.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's... And let's face it, at this point, even if you take the death, you know how to get there. It's not that far. It's just from vanilla Hawksness to vanilla, yay! So...
Yeah, there's
when you're out of...
I see what DK is saying in the chat. I see what he's saying. Imagine if that were to happen. We're not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it potentially if it were to arise. But meanwhile, we've got Sawney 3 green dragons away from level 14. Edge currently sitting 709 points away from the 4,000, so he needs still 6 more.
No, he just needs to finish this dude. He's got level 14 now, Sawney.
Oh, 3750. God, not 4,000. Jeez. But that is going to be it. But gotta use that heal. What's he going to do? Is he going to do it? Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for it on 14?
Oh, look at the amount of heals he's doing. He's going to.
He's not made to take the gamble. I mean, I understand the decision. I understand the decision on Sawney. I would have loved to see him gamble here. I mean, he knows he's up against a 5-time champion, but there goes Angel. Yep.
There he is.
That'll definitely be a question we'll have to ask both of our runners once we get to the end of this race.
Mm-hmm.
But I would imagine Angel is going to clean up the grind to get to the 8,000 to get to level 17 and the heal more.
Yep, there's no... Oh, well, let's see. You could
in
probably get to the heal more going through Sherlock.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, that might be the play that
Angel's a good enough player to do it.
Oh, absolutely is. I mean, we've talked about his accolades enough here. I mean, he's been on the circuit much longer than most of us, and
I was gonna say
he's got the math.
Yeah, but if you take a look, he doesn't have a Staff of Rain yet.
No, he still has to go back. So that's probably what he's got in mind, is that he has to finish his homework, and by the time he finishes his homework, he'll have his 8,000.
Oh yeah, but let's see what Sawney and Edge can do while he's finishing the homework. Well, Edge still has a long way to go. But...
Well, Edge still has a long way to go. He still does not have his silver harp. So Sawney, like I said, already has everything ready to go. He just has to grind to get to a comfortable enough level to make this dive.
4 more for 15 for Sawney.
Yep. I wonder if Edge takes the gamble on 14.
Take a look see if he gets the princess. He probably knows that whereas we're approaching an hour, anybody who actually has the race time chat up usually peeks at it at this point to see if anybody's done. If nobody's done, he might be like, I think I need to try and do this to try and win this.
Once again, Sawney pushing the HP to the envelope here. Needs 2 more green dragons for the next level.
And we just need to get to Vanilla Trade-In Cave for Angel to have the rainbow drop.
Correct.
And yes, we see our runners' Twitch links back up on the chat. Once again, everybody, if you don't follow these runners yet, hit
And this is
that
another
link,
thing.
hit the button.
Edge finally back to the stop spell situation. Did get it off this time. That's a free move. Should be able to get this X9 down easily.
Couple of
Down
free
he
moves.
goes.
There we go.
Yep.
Edge now has. So let's see what his thing is. What his plan is now.
Well, we'll see if he goes to level 15 or if he decides to take that gamble and potentially get second place points. Because right now, Angel is in position to get a much needed 5 points in this tournament. Ooh, Sawney's going to level 15?
Like I said, like you said, oh, look, it's QB Eagles. Like you said, when you're playing against a guy like Angel, you might have to take some risks.
Absolutely, and you know, if this is going to be the play here for Sawney, then Sawney will have a chance. Now, Angel still has to get the drop, though.
Yep.
Has to get the drop.
Angel's still trying to get to 17 to get that heal more, so the changes in direction you're seeing are trying to spawn enemies.
Yep. But it does look like Sawney is going to be on his way to not Hawksnest, but Charlock, as Angel gets his rainbow drop. Yeah, Sawney's making the move, so Sawney's going to have the first crack at it, Oog.
Yes, and this is interesting because Angel's still grinding to 17.
Yeah, wants that heal more spell. I certainly can't fault him because if this dive fails for Sawney, Angel's going to win.
But yeah, I agree with you. But if Sawney has good Charlock, could run away from most anything, that 170 magic points is a lot of heals.
Yes.
But the run luck needs to be there.
And the ambush luck has to be there.
The opposite of that.
Yeah, exactly. So Green Dragons, yeah, you're just trying to run away from everything. That's basically the point now. Remember, the enemy set, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the enemy set vanilla in this?
Oh yeah, you'll run into your usual suspects in here.
Yeah, there will be red dragons at the bottom. So, yeah, the enemy set is vanilla, so you have to keep that in mind as well.
Mm-hmm. That's why you want your run luck. That's why right now, having that Erdrick's armor is decent.
How many bag attacks have we seen from Green Dragons tonight? It's ridiculous. It's got to be
some we've seen together, like all together.
Like period. Yeah, too many. But Green Dragons especially. You're just not accustomed to seeing that in DWR.
No.
So far,
you used to have a
good.
hurt more by now and just slaughtering them.
Right in the stairs, he stopped by an Axe Knight as Sawney before he could get to that staircase, and that's a run fail. This is problematic. Got away.
Ooh, get away. Ooh, yeah.
You have all the magic in the world. Use
all the
it.
heals in the world, and you have Erdrick's armor, which means you got the heal walk. He probably didn't need to do 2 of them. He probably only needed to do 1 of them. But I'm not gonna fault him.
Uh-oh. Blue Dragon run luck is a no-go. It does escape on the second attempt.
Well, the deputy got escaped from. We shoot the sheriff. We don't shoot the deputy.
Well, now the deputy gets their revenge. Does escape on that attempt, however. And has made it to the This is where
it gets saucy.
Yep, because now you're dealing with the AK-47s.
AK tells you what's gonna happen, not the other way around. Gets away.
Very nice. 81 agility. I mean, what is that? Like a 2% chance? I'm sorry, I always have to when it comes to agility is just the number.
Because it is.
Well, I know it is. All right. Sawney has made it to the basement. He's made it. We'll see if he can get to the Dragon Lord.
I love this gamble.
I love it too.
Use this gamble as Bo Jackson. Please let it work.
Oh, he got away from the red.
Please let it work. I'm not cheering here, but
You want to see runners get rewarded for taking risks. I get
Yes.
it.
I want the risk. Like this is what you got to do when you know you're playing top tier players.
Oh no, it's an AK. There's one miss. There's two misses. There's three misses. There's four misses. Sawney was so close, but as I mentioned throughout the entire seed, RNG favors the favorites, underwhelms the underdogs, and Sawney is going to be denied.
Well, let's see. Because he's Angel's getting the back attacks just as well as the other two are.
Yeah, but he's got the heal more, which is something that Sawney does not have. So
Yes,
Angel's
I agree.
extra grinding is going to end up paying off.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to take a catastrophe of epic proportions for Angel to lose this now.
Oh, you mean like a five run fail?
I mean, why would he risk it? We're not taking down the Dragon Lord. He can use heal mores till Kingdom Come.
Mm-hmm.
Now Edge has a chance to maybe get second place. Problem is this Magic Wyvern is saying no. Look at this sleep luck.
Ooh. Angel is down. Let's see what our... Oh, yeah, of course the AK's like, I want to play. Oh, the Golem!
Somebody was mentioning that the Golem was automatic on the spike tile. I guess that's true.
Yep.
All you gotta do is use that fairy flute.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm going to say it preemptively, but get your GGs in chat for Angel.
Yeah, I totally get it. Meanwhile, Sawney is going to grind to level 16, probably level 17. Yeah, just a real tough break there for Sawney. I mean, he was halfway through the basement.
Come and knock on my door.
Come and knock on my door.
We'll be waiting for you.
We'll be waiting for you. All the
Where
kisses,
the
are
kisses
hers,
are hers and hers and his and
three's
three's company too.
Dan. Get your GGs out for Angel FM. 68 minutes and 2 seconds.
Now let's see what the other two bring. Because Edge is on his way down and looking to get the 3 points.
Yep, because now it's a battle for who's going to get the 3 points for second place. So a much needed win for Angel FM after struggling the first 2 weeks. He definitely needed these 5.
The Rainbow Bridge, if you can get by the Demon Knight, the Rainbow Bridge about to be built on Edge's side.
Edge is in even more precarious position because he's only on 70 HP. He didn't get that boost.
Well, I mean, he's doing what I said the risk was. Like, this is the risk I would take. Who do you think taught me how to play this randomizer?
Well, not me. It definitely wasn't me.
No. Edge tries at 14. I would try at 14. Edge is who taught me how to play the randomizer.
There you go. So now that you've been in the commentator's booth for this, you kind of have an idea of what to expect and what the risks are when you make that gamble.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, and all of my failures, too.
Right. Here comes the wizard with a run block. One more run block, and he could... Okay, he made it.
What do we have for agility right now? 75 agility, 75 DP. You should be able to have a good run luck against most of these.
Yeah, but the problem is Sawney had more agility and still lost. Agility is just a number. Exactly, Oog. Now, there's that quote-unquote level that Sawney got, but I guess Sawney is going to try it on level 16 because he is rescuing Randall.
I think Sonny knows if he wants to get second, he needs to do it now because
Yep.
first is already taken.
Yep. And Edge is in a precarious position. I mean, if Edge pulls it off, I mean, he will definitely have been rewarded because, again, he.
Two! Ha ha ha!
Three run fails.
Ha.
Oh man, he's getting even worse RNG on these Star Wyverns than Sawney did, but again, has considerably less agility than what Sawney had in his first attempt.
One! Ha ha ha!
Just one. All right, so Sawney is making another attempt to get to. There we go. He's back into Sharlock, and here comes the blue back attack on Edge. One run fail. Two run fails.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy.
Well, he did run away from the deputy, so he lives to fight another day.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't say he shot the deputy.
No. So now Edge continuing to make that dive. If he is lucky enough to survive this, he's going to get the 3 points. We do have Angel FM here in the commentator's booth with us.
GG's, Angel.
Very, very well done. Well played, Seed, there. Your grind to get to level 17 definitely paid off. Sawney had a chance. Got halfway to the basement, went on level 15, but unfortunately the AK-47 shot down his hopes, and that enabled you to sneak in the back door and pick up a very important, much-needed 5 points.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say that going at a lower level didn't cross my mind, but HP decided it didn't want to be a thing till level 17 anyways.
Exactly, though. Having the 114, having the 119 MP, having the heal more, that definitely gave you more than enough insurance. And again, as I mentioned, Sawney had a chance to pick up those 5 points. Got halfway through the basement, and
good night, Edge.
Good night, Edge. The Red Dragon said no to him. So now Sawney with another chance to pick up the 3 points here.
Yeah, that Red Dragon 2 is the reason why I went to 17.
Yeah, he had good luck on Red Dragons. It was the AK-47s that said no. All right, so Sawney almost back to the basement.
So what are your feelings on this French vanilla?
Oh no, back attack by a Red Dragon, and there's the Wombo Combo Light.
Angel, what do you think about French vanilla? The Neapolitanish?
I mean, for the most part, it's fine. It's just slow.
Oh no, and last chance. Yes, gets away, and Sawney still in the running.
I'd imagine it would be a faster experience without the permanent repel, but I don't know if it would be as broadcast worthy.
Hey, look, it's the Rye Guy special. Back attack by a Stone Man on 80-some agility.
Yeah, I think more for me, like, if it was in vanilla zones, it wouldn't be so bad. But with the being vanilla zones, it's just, it's a pain.
Well, I mean, that's what they do.
All right, Sawney is almost in the spot that he died. He was about right here when that AK-47 ambushed him. Now he's getting the luck he needs, and he's getting close to the spike tile. Oh, no, it's a Red Dragon. Gets away, though, and has made it to the golem fight. Use that flute, bud. There you go. Need some good luck here, starting with a 25. That's not great. 55. That's not great. It's bigger hits than that. That's better. Unfortunately, it's a one-turn wake-up. 98. Taking a chance here. Oh, it's another one-turn sleep. So now it's decision time. Heal or attack. He's going for the attack. Got him.
And got it. Well done.
So now just has to use a heal spell. You want to get back to the points that you needed. Just a few steps away from the Dragon Lord. 10-5, touchdown.
Oh no,
Jackson.
he just delivered He just delivered Randall Cunningham to Roger Goodell.
I know, right? But get your GGs out for Sawney. Is going to pick up second place in this race. If he just had that luck on the first dive, he'd have been your winner, but it is what it is. 75 minutes, 22 seconds. A valiant effort, good performance for Sawney, and Edge will wave the white flag on this one.
I would wave it too.
And we have Sawney here in the commentator's booth with us.
GG, Sawney.
Great performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
Sawney, I have two things I want to say. Sawney. One, Bo, yes, congratulations, thank you. I have two things I want to say, Sawney. One, that made me more than happy in the commentary booth here. And two, I also applaud you for taking the gamble that I would have taken on was it 14 or 15 when you went down before 15. That was a great move. It's unfortunate that the AKs were so mean to you.
Yeah, the AKs, they just said no, and I mean, with this game, that can happen, so it's just another day at the office, if you will.
Yep, indeed. Angel...
We also have Edge now. GG's Edge. Sorry, it was a DNF, but it just didn't look like the RNG was in your favor today.
Not at all. That nothing felt good about that seat, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Axe Night, that fight at Hawksness where you decided to go for the heal rather than either attacking or putting it to sleep, or using the stop spell, I beg your pardon, that unfortunately backfired. He put you to sleep and you couldn't finish him off, so you didn't get the Silver Harp 20 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I honestly am probably going to go back and watch this and be like, well, that was a bonehead move. Why did I do it? But, that's why we play this.
Don't bother watching it.
Oh, no, I always have to do it, man. I got to put myself through it. That's how I get better.
I mean,
well, then you watch mine and tell me how I can get better, because I don't bother.
I mean, I'll tell you what, Sawney, you did a really good job despite the fact that you were way first to get the Erdrick's armor. You were in an experience deficit for practically the entire time, and yet you almost came back to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I took a massive risk fighting the Green Dragons on, 49 HP? And somehow that managed to pay off.
Yeah, absolutely. You did have, unfortunately, a few bad luck deaths along the way doing the grind on those Green Dragons. But yeah, overall, yeah, I mean, your exploration was really good. I mean, yeah, it was unfortunate that you found the Erdrick's armor as early as you did. So again, that puts you behind the 8-ball for grinding. But despite all that, you were an AK-47 away from pulling it off.
It's always that close, but even still, it felt good to make it to the bottom floor of Charlock on that first dive.
Well, absolutely. You should be very happy about your performance tonight, Sawney. The big 3 points, that puts you at 6, so you're definitely in the running, getting closer and closer to wrapping this up, but keep hanging in there and hope that the points continue to flow your way so that you can make it to the brackets.
That's the plan.
And Edge, 2 points tonight puts you at 5, so you're not in a terrible position, and you still have a shot to make the brackets yourself. So hopefully week 4 treats you better.
I'm hoping so. I mean, I've done a lot of good practices, and the fully rando tri-state seeds have been pretty nice to me. So it's either going to be a good time for me, or it is going to be the worst thing I've seen in a hot minute.
Yep, that's how it usually plays out. It's either one of those seeds where everything is handed to you on a silver platter, or you are just fighting the battle of attrition. And some weeks are going to be like that. So hopefully, again, week 4 treats you better. And Angel, as I mentioned before, you definitely needed those 5 points to put yourself in a good position to make the bracket stages. So congratulations again. Big win for you tonight.
Yeah, but I need to keep it up. I can't just like bank on this one.
Oh, absolutely not. You got to put the pedal to the metal. You gotta wipe the floor the next 2 weeks if you want to make sure that you see yourself through into the brackets. GG to all three of you. A very well played race, all of you. Congratulations and best of luck to you all in next week's match.
GG's to my competitors, and thanks to all you guys back here in the background for putting this on. I'm going to get out of here. I got a few things I got to go take care of. But GG's, guys. Thanks for putting this on.
Thanks, Edge, and I'll echo exactly what he said as well.
All right, once again, as Oog mentioned earlier, please make sure you give all three of our runners a follow. Absolutely tremendous performance. Sawney, Angel FM, and Edge, they did a great job tonight. And there's the rest of the races that are coming up. I believe there's one in progress. You see that week Group 5 matchup. Artorias, Big Slam Moose, Scarlet, and Chadbert.
The only problem is the only person that I know is streaming it right now is Scarlet. But then again, I don't have everybody followed yet, so I still need to follow my own directives.
Absolutely. But again, thank you very much, everybody, for being here. So we have, thank you very much, RG365 and Shahali for tracking this race. Appreciate that very much. We also thank Dr. Moo Cows for restreaming the race. And of course, Oog37, a pleasure as always doing commentary with you tonight. We'll definitely have to do this again sometime.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, when we get on the microphone, we seem to have fun, and everybody else does, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely. So for everybody here on DW Randomizer, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you again tomorrow night for more exciting coverage of the 2025 Winter Dragon Warrior Randomizer League. Good night, everyone.